Imagine if we could tune our body's energy like a musical instrument to achieve perfect harmony and health. That's the core idea behind a trippy energy healing technique called the Energy Enhancement System, also known as EE System.
Another technology that's truly amazing.
Energy Enhancement System.
EE System's Energy Enhancement System.
It's changed my life.
Very powerful. It's something that I've never experienced before.
Allegedly, this unique modality uses vibrational energy to create the optimal energetic state and environment for healing. It's supposed to detoxify the body, reduce inflammation, relieve pain, improve circulation, boost the immune system, support cell regeneration, improve sleep quality, and even balance the left and right hemispheres of the brain. Those are some big promises. So when I first came across this, it seemed like this very strange, trippy technology that's kind of giving this woo-woo quantum quackery. But when I actually started to look into this and do some more research, I found that there are many people who are actually healing from some major health issues using this EE system.
And I walked out of that place pain-free. It was so amazing. I couldn't even believe it. I don't know what the hell's going on in that place. I haven't felt like this in 12, 13 years.
And our favorite personal development goat, Tony Robbins, is a big fan of the Energy Enhancement System and has publicly shared how this technology changed his life.
I spent the night, I slept in this thing. And I have the same, not as bad as my buddy, but I've had some shoulder pieces, some smashing, some things I've been doing in my workouts and trainings. And it's like, I don't feel any pains.
He even put his own EE system into his home.
I'm having 24 of them put in where I work. And I'm gonna do it also in our master suite.
And I don't really care what you have to say about Tony Robbins. He is objectively a very impressive and successful human being. I mean, look at him. He's an absolute beast. And his event, Unleash the Power Within, literally changed my life. So personally, I'm a big fan of him, and I trust his opinion. Now, even though I'm still skeptical, if Tony Robbins says this EE system thingy is worth doing, I want to try it out. Now, this technology is still pretty underground at this point, with only about 400 centers that exist in the world. So today, me and my brother Ace are going to visit one of them to try out the Energy Enhancement System for ourselves and see what this is all about. Alrighty, today on this week's adventure, we're joined by my brother Ace.
Hello, Vibe Tribe.
So Ace is gonna join me on this excursion today. We're about to try something called Energy Enhancement System. Have you heard of this?
I actually haven't. I've seen some videos, but only recently have I been made aware that this is even a thing.
Again, I don't know that much. We both are kind of going into this blind, and we're gonna learn along the way. We're gonna hear from the owner of this center about how this works, and we're gonna experience it for ourselves and see how we feel. I always go into these situations where I'm trying a new healing modality really skeptical, especially when it's something so abstract like this, but I feel like it's important to be open to it working, because if you go in thinking it's not gonna work, then you're gonna create that. But if you go in open to the possibility that it could support you in some way, then you're gonna be open to that. So I feel like it's important to be skeptical but have an open mind.
Yeah, for sure. I think asking good questions, and obviously this is something that a lot of people have done before us, but at the same time, I think there's definitely always a good level of skepticism to have when it comes to trying these things out.
So Ace and I are going to basically be guinea pigs for you guys. We're gonna go and try this. It's gonna be a 2 to 3 hour session.
It's a long time.
And we're gonna be honest with you guys, don't worry. We don't have affiliation with this company. We have no attachment to this. We're actually paying for this session. So we're gonna give you an honest review.
Pretty excited because I think we just basically get to sit for 3 hours in comfortable chairs. Meditate, take a nap, hang out. We don't have to do anything. Jeffra.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Sky. Hi, Sky. Oh, yeah. Look at that. How cute.
So good to meet you. It's like another world in here.
Oh, wow.
Just wait.
This right here is my library. the place where you're going to take off the world.
I'm so excited to take off my shoes. The whole energy that you created here is really amazing. The goat himself. This is pretty much why we're here. This guy. I know people talk shit about him sometimes, but I love him.
The systems are calibrated to be within 1/100th of an inch, and that is what creates the scalar field. So we don't want them to get bumped out of alignment.
What does that mean, 1/100th of an inch?
So the two systems are perfectly opposed to each other. Those two are opposed to each other. In the center of the room, when the professional installer comes in, it's calibrated so the systems all come together in the center of the room. And there's what's called the wave pair conjugation that occurs in the center of the room. When it's so perfectly done, they're perfectly opposed, the waves, and they create a 0-point field. Okay. And that's what creates the scalar wave.
Cool. Do you want to show us around?
Come on in.
Question.
Yeah.
These TV screens with all of this static or whatever, what is going on? What is actually happening, and why is it creating the healing mechanism?
It allows your body to, number one, your brain is the left and right hemispheres are gonna balance.
So let me see if I got this right. These TVs and these systems are emitting a certain frequency in millivolts. No. I don't know. I just don't know how this works. It's so right. What is happening? We're in a room of TVs, and my brain is overwhelmed with questions.
It's actually not about the TVs. The more I'm in here, the less I even look at them. It's more about the computers are generating a wavelength. Okay. And at the center of the room, there's like an implosion, explosion of the wavelengths. They're perfectly opposed.
To be perfectly honest, I had no idea what Deborah was saying here. It made no sense to me at all. So later on, I decided to do my own deep dive research into the EE system, and I was actually quite surprised by what I found. So I'm gonna do my absolute best to break it down for you in the simplest way possible. So basically, all of these computers and TVs that are within the room here incorporate 5 main energetic techniques to create the perfect vibrational environment for healing. First, EE system uses Schumann's resonance, also known as the Earth's heartbeat, which refers to the electromagnetic resonance that occurs within the Earth's ionosphere. This was discovered by physicist Winifred Otto Schumann in 1952. At 7.83 Hertz, incorporating this resonance into the technology ensures alignment with Earth's natural rhythm, which has been shown to promote grounding and stress release.
They're creating electromagnetic waves that, when working together, they nullify each other, they zero each other out, and they create scalar waves.
The second technique used within the EE system is the Fibonacci sequence, a mathematical formula that is universally present within all of nature, appearing in the arrangement of leaves, the branching of trees, and the spiral patterns of shells and our galaxy. It's essentially the specific mathematical sequence that forms all life forms. So by incorporating Fibonacci patterns, this technology creates an energy field that mirrors natural growth patterns in order to promote coherence, stability, and increased life force. I know this is a lot, so I'm going to tell you the other 3 energetic techniques that the EE system uses later in this video.
Should we get into it?
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
I feel like I'm gonna want to write.
Oh yeah, I didn't bring a journal with me.
I already feel that.
Is that something that people do, is start writing?
You do whatever you think you need to do to process whatever it is that you want to unfold.
Yeah.
I do suggest to people that if you want to be actively visualizing, just to go in to your own quiet place, your own mind, and start to see yourself in your highest form. And only you can define what that highest form is for yourself. Just watch that video clip of how you want to see yourself in your life. Remember who you are.
I feel like I need this time to just fully drop in, to meditate, visualize, just even if it's that, just letting the sympathetic nervous system relax is so healing. All right, what do you think?
I love like this type of stuff anyway. I feel like we both do.
Yeah.
We're like super into just wacky stuff that oftentimes works, you know, but obviously, I don't know, this is super
sophisticated technology. It feels like, at least.
It's very trippy. It's like either this is just all a facade to create the most powerful placebo.
Yeah, exactly.
Or it's actually so hyper calibrated and it's super advanced. I don't know. How are we supposed to know?
I think it's always both. Like it's always a balance of both placebo and like real potent creation or whatever, real potent modalities, right?
Right. I feel like Tony Robbins and Jason Shirka would not be promoting this so much if this wasn't legit.
Or if it wasn't a really good business opportunity.
She said the recommended minimum is 20 sessions. So we're getting one session today. I don't know how much we're gonna actually feel and how much it's gonna actually be noticeable, but at least something's happening. It's making me feel like I need to meditate and I need to just drop in.
Me too.
It's like, just shut up, just stop talking
Totally.
and
I
just,
feel the same
should we
thing.
do that? Do
Yeah,
we feel that?
I feel that 100%.
Or it's like, okay, it's making me feel like I don't want to do anything.
I don't want to, I just want to sit right here on the ground.
Let's do it. This chair is so comfortable. Like, this is incredible.
Just go back, just wait.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm ready. I want the 0 point energy all up in this body. Give it to me, all the frequencies.
While we are meditating, I feel like this is a good time to keep telling you about how this thing actually works. So, the third energetic technique that the EE system uses is called photonic collision, a process by which photons, or particles of light, collide to create an energy charge, essential for cell function. The EE system harnesses this light energy to produce a charge of 70 to 90 millivolts, which has been shown to be ideal for cellular health.
The electromagnetic waves are coming from the computers. The screens are a biophotonic light therapy that works with the scalar. So this is interacting on that level with us.
The fourth technique being used is chromotherapy, which involves using different colors to influence energy and health. Each color corresponds to a specific wavelength and frequency that aligns with various energy centers in the body. Goddamn, we are getting so sciencey here. Are you still with me? Stick with me. Finally, the EE system uses something called scalar technology, which Deborah mentioned earlier. Scalar waves are special types of energy waves that don't decay over distance like traditional electromagnetic waves. They are created by overlapping two electromagnetic waves of the same frequency, resulting in a stationary wave. To be honest, I don't actually know what that really means. I guess the gist of it is that these scalar waves interact with your body's energy field to enhance cellular communication and overall balance in the body. A lot of this sciencey stuff is kind of over my head. I'm not a quantum physicist, and we're talking about some out there woo-woo things, and so I can explain the science to you, but the real test is gonna be, how did this make me feel? Like, do I actually notice a difference? But to sum it all up, by combining these different energetic techniques, the Energy Enhancement System is really just providing a pristine environment for cellular rejuvenation and energy balance. So let me tell you what I was actually experiencing in this session. I was in this trance-like state, but I was not asleep. And after a while, when I emerged from my trance, I was struck with inspiration and I received a download, and I grabbed a notepad and I started scribbling and channeling pages and pages of a message.
I feel like I entered such a deep trance and meditative state. I was just creating in my imagination, and it was so beautiful and so fun, and that's what I was writing about. It felt like I wasn't thinking about what I was writing. It was just channeling through me, and I was writing about all dreams beginning within the imagination, and that was what I was experiencing, was just everything that I want to create, just the imagination being fully activated in color.
Some kind of a mental, physical comfort.
So nice. How do you feel?
Maybe a little bit tired, but super relaxed. And yeah, I was, just kind of in a trance as well, like a deep meditative trance.
Yeah, not quite sleep.
No.
And certainly not
Exactly.
awake.
Yeah, exactly.
I was not asleep.
It was in between.
So that's, as I understand it, that's probably theta wavelength.
It's so interesting what happens in that place. I find like it's a very dreamlike state where the dreams, you're present with them and you're there and they make sense, but they're so quick to dissolve and disperse and then they're gone.
I just want to read some of this because this was like just coming, and I don't know if it's gonna land, but all dreams begin within the imagination. No action can be taken without first imagining the reality you wish to create by taking such action. If you take action with no clarity of vision, your energy is being expended without intention. Energy expended with strong intention is the most potent energy, designed to create a reality aligned with the clarity of such vision. But vision comes first through opening the mind to possibility, through pure imagination. Pure imagination has no limits. It has no bounds. Pure imagination is liberated from any perceived rules or laws. Pure imagination exists beyond the minds, in the soul, beyond the bounds of time and space, and places to be discovered and worlds to be built. Anything you desire, absolutely anything, exists within limitlessness of pure imagination. And from this place, the opportunity exists to create such visions into physical reality, but it may come in forms unpredictable. This experience of your vision has a unique frequency and resonance, and this is your compass. It is the resonance for you to cultivate that will bring this vision to life, and there's no other way to do it because anything else is not actually your vision. It's a facade of something you think you might want, but without the clarity of how you desire to feel, the actions you take in pursuit of this facade will be energy expended to create an outcome that likely will not resonate with the desired feeling you actually wish to create. And so the best question to ask your imagination is, what do I want to feel like? And from that place, creation begins. That's what came through this.
Hallelujah.
So what's your honest opinion?
My honest opinion, I would say something like that is hard to like quantify, like how much you're feeling it have an effect on you. But it was a really calm space and I felt super relaxed. I felt like I did go into a deep meditative trance for a long time. Like maybe the longest extended period of like deep meditation that I've ever experienced.
Really? Wow.
Close.
I felt so good in there.
Yeah, you seemed like it really had an effect on you, like you could really tell.
Yeah, but I've entered those states from other things too.
Yeah,
like
same.
I've experienced that type of state with sound healing, with deep meditation and shavasana after yoga. Like it's not something it's unfamiliar to me. It's something I love, getting into that deep trance. It's really hard to say after one session, you know, if like our cells are healed.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's something to this and it's something I want to keep exploring.
It did feel powerful, restorative, regenerative, and it was just fun to like go do weird, different stuff that you've never done before.
It's so fun. And I love Deborah. My conclusion is that it was a great experience. I felt great. I feel great now, and I want to do it again. All right, well, that was fun. Thanks for coming with me, AC. It's the adventures of Ace and Sky. And that's it for this episode of Sky Life. Thanks for watching. Let us know what you thought in the comments, and we'll see you next time. The adventure continues.
Bye.